Hello my people, it is your runner from Cali, Nate. This is Nate Does Reviews, courtesy of Nostalgic_Negotiator. I have the Takara Premier Edition Transformers Cogman from Transformers The Last Night. This is TLK number 29. There is a Hasbro version of this, but will we ever see it in the light of day? Who knows? But let's get on to the packaging. So we have the box here. Looks nice. Let me bring it in here just a little bit so you can see that Cogman. Looks really good. Side. And at the back you can see it does have a good representation of him in bot mode, as well as it shows the Titan Master. Yes, I said Titan Master. And of course his alt mode. And of course Titan Master can ride on the inside. And then at the bottom, it does show Decepticon Nitro, and there's a reason for that, and we will show that a little bit later on. Then of course you got another side of him. He's called an Intrepid Protector, which is kind of awesome to see that. And of course you got, it says TakaraTomiFans.com. Then underneath the bottom, we have a lot of Japanese writing. So that's it for the packaging. And then of course he does come with an instruction booklet. Kind of goes through it all. Comes with a little sheet, standard for like most Takara or Japanese. There's a little code in there, so I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna have to go decipher this. I can read a little bit of Japanese, so let's see it. And then of course you do have instructions front and in the back. So yeah, so let's look at Cogman. So Cogman. He is tiny, like tiny. He is definitely a deluxe figure. So we just do a couple comparisons with him. We do have Deluxe Hot Rod. We do have Decepticon Nitro, and then of course Leader Class Megatron. So as you can see, they scale pretty decently. Not the best though. So, alright. So let's show off Cogman. First off, we got, look at that here. So he does come with a sword. We'll bring that off. And if I can hold it, it'd be nice. We do have, come on, focus. There we go. So it's a black plastic with some silver on top here. And it's funny because like this side here, of course, is all flat. But then this side, of course, has pegs. And of course, this is for alt mode, so you can definitely put it in on the back side of Cogman when he's done. And then let's look at Cogman himself. Alright, focus. Okay. So, he does have some great paint apps. I'm going to say that, especially in the head, as you can see. Does have a nice chest here as far as the paint side of it. Has a little bit like gray gunmetal gray on there over the gray plastic. And the chest does come up. And it's mostly due for transformation, but as you can see here, they have some inner workings done. And that's kind of dark. There we go. So as you can see inside, he's got a little cylinder in here. And then he's got a little bit of like action here, a little bit of silver in there. Pretty decent though. And he's got some gold paint on top of here, over the silver. Like I said, this thing's painted really nice. The head's painted. We'll get to that in a little bit too. So as far as articulation wise though, head is on that Titan Master ball joint. So you can go up and down that much, up that much, and he can go do a 360 because of the Titan Master head. Alright, shoulders. to go up this far, but you can raise this up so you can get up a little bit higher like there. So that does pretty decent. There is a little bit of a butterfly because this is on a ball joint. So you can get a little bit back, a little bit forward, and that's pretty much it. Does have a rotation at the bicep, does have an elbow. These hands are kind of finicky, so you got to be careful. There you go. Same on the other side. And I will say, I do like that paint they did. It's sort of like a gash gray on top of silver, and then the gold on top of that with the accents. No ankle or no waist swivel. Alright, for legs, go up, go back, and he goes about that far out. So definitely. And then he's got a little bit of rotation left and right. And then right here he has an actual swivel right above the knee. Okay. One thing, this is really, on these Takara ones, they can get pretty tight. So the knees, yeah, like I said, this one has been really tight to get them to actually bend, and you can see it's right there, and that's the problem. Is it right here? It does not want to bend that easily. There we go. And it's just like I said, it's tight, so be careful with that. For feet, we can go down, barely. Up, you can go way up. And there is no ankle pivot. So yeah, that's pretty much him in a nutshell. Let's take the head off. Alright, let's take a look at there. So as you can see, he is a Titan Master, same as before. Bring that head in just a little bit. Yeah, it does not want to focus on that guy today. Man, like, there we go. So as you can see, got a little bit, and like the face itself is like a little mini Cogman on top of it. Arms go up, legs, same thing. It's got a pin there, and then it's got a pin here, but it's like really tight. But I don't want it, and I think it's maybe because of it. I don't want to push it too much. So, pretty good. And we're just going to leave them in that mode. Because you know what time it is? It's transformation time. This one's actually pretty easy. Just takes a minute. So first things first. Take and pull this panel down. Okay. Pull your fist in or rotate on that little hinge right there. Alright. As you see here, you've got this arm, the arm here, there's a peg here, and there is a little groove here, and that's where that goes actually. So you just got to angle it and then put it in there. It'll snap together. Same thing on the other side. Pull this panel down. Pull the hand in. Get that little peg here into this groove here. And there we go. And then just leave that alone. Alright, for the backpack, take and pull this up. Pull it down. Pull it all the way up like this. Okay? And the reason is you want it out of the way. Because this can be a bear. So if you can look at it here, you can see that this is a little like the hood is stuck down. And it's because it's actually on a rotating thing. So what you have to do is grab it, and I would grab it like this, and just wiggle it up. Once you wiggle it up far enough, it'll rotate. Rotate that all the way around, and then push that down. And if you can see here, there's a little peg right there that will go in that little. So yeah, that little peg there can be a pain in the butt. So as you take and rotate it, it'll find it, and then just kind of start slowly pushing it down. And you'll hear it clicking. And you'll see it in here. Just right there. A little bitty peg inside there. Okay, so next up, turn around. Pull your arms up a little bit. And then rotate the bumper up. Okay, just like so. Now we're going to stop on the lower body. Okay, first step you want to do is take and pull this down. This crotch cover. Okay, then look at his legs. Rotate inward 90 here. Okay, you're going to bring the foot out a little bit, then pull this down. Pull this down a little bit more. Because what you're going to need to do is get this panel right here out. And it's just like playing Jenga or getting something. You want it just right. Now you can take and pull the foot up and put the leg down. Alright, same thing on the other side. Rotate 90. Pull the foot up a little bit. Pull this flap out. Okay, pull that, and you're just, like I said, accordion this in till you got it. Okay. There we go. Alright, turn it over. Now, as you can see here, there's the grooves here, and you're just going to slot into here. So, just to make it right as rain, put it in there. Okay. Plug it in, plug it in. Okay, make sure your waist is straight, because then that way you can pull this cross guard all the way down. Alright. And then, like I said, this back part, we're going to have to sandwich a lot of stuff later. Next up, what you want to do is, you see this arm here, you want to take and just rock this step back. Just like so. And just that, because the body will tend to want to pull. And as you can see, there's a couple of clear pegs on both sides. Those will go right into these little slots inside here. So push that down and get it in there. Push the back together. Lift this up because we're going to need it up. Next up, you can see here we have the leg covers. These are actually the seats. You want to straighten those out as much as possible. Okay. Alright. Then take, as you can see, there's a peg here on the side panel here. And there is a groove that it goes into right here. So what you do is you cordon the arm up on that ratchet, well, not really ratchet, but little thing, and then take and get all the way down in there, and there you go, one side done. Do not mess with the bumper yet. We'll get to that in a second. Same thing with this one. Take and accordion this up here and get it in there. Okay, now take your bumper, and what you're going to do is, there is a peg here, groove here, or slot, and then you want to take and just get all of it together, and then just push it up on both sides, and that'll tighten it up. Okay, easy peasy. Alright, now you remember our little Titan Master? Yeah, he can fit in here. There is a little peg right there underneath the steering wheel, which goes to his left foot. And that can be a pain to get in there. So, all you have to do is just kind of like wedge it in there. Try to get that foot in there if you can. Once you get in there solidly, you're okay. There you go. And now we have a little Cogman right inside. Alright, then pull down the upper portion. As you can see, there's a clear tab there, and there's a slot there. Just pull it down. It'll go. Alright. And there we have the most important portion of the transformer done. Now, like I said, you're going to have to kind of like sandwich this together. There's one more step, and that's the chest flap. This chest flap is actually on a double hinge right here. So we focus in on that double hinge. So you want to just pull this up and then just kind of wiggle it until it comes down, and then you want to take and flatten it down inside. Okay. Alright, with that being said, now what you can do is take your sword. Remember I was telling you there's two slots in here. There's this slot and this slot. What you want to do is take and turn it over, put that secondary slot on there, right here. Get on there. And there we go. Alright. So, bring the camera down a little bit. So, as you can see, he rolls not the best. This side rolls pretty decently, but for some reason this left wheel, front wheel, always catches. See, put a little pressure on it, it'll go, but that's about it. So yeah, so that is Transformers Last Night Takara version Cogman. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe down below. Got a couple more reviews coming up, so sit back, relax, and let's have some fun. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, and there is one more thing before we go. This guy. So, if you have Decepticon Nitro, you all notice that you can pull the head out, right? Right. We'll throw the head over there. It's because there is a deleted scene where you can take Cogman and put him on Nitro. So let's just take and put him down, and let's take and put Cogman on Nitro's body. Now the connection's not the best, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's like willy-nilly, does not want to stay. But there you go. And I'll bring him a little bit closer in. Bring this up. So yeah, like I said, it's in there, but it's not the best connection in the world. I mean, of course, on here you got a bobblehead. So bobble, bobble, bobble. So yeah, that's what you can do. And I would assume the same thing backwards. So here, let's check it out. Hold on one second. Alright, so let's see. Let's put Soundwave's head, or Nitro's head. Now we all know this, and it works. Yay! I can do it! I can do it! Alright. So yeah, people. So that, like I said, yeah, this has been Nate's review of Cogman with from the Last Night. So thank you guys for watching. Alright, you guys take it easy now. Have a good one. Alright, alright, alright.